Good afternoon, one and all. This is Shruti Sinhadri. Today I am going to discuss about lists topic in HTML. Lists are useful tools used to organize similar kinds of information. That is, lists are used to group related pieces of information together so they are clearly associated with each other and easy to read. We are having three different types of lists in HTML. First one is ordered list. We can also call that ordered list as numbered list. Second one is unordered list. We can also call that unordered list as bulleted list. And the third one is definition list. Let us look into ordered list first. An ordered or numbered list consists of at least two items, each prefaced by a number. Use a numbered list when the order or priority of items is important. In HTML, an ordered list starts with OL tag. Each list item starts with and it is incremented by 1 for each successive list item. You can use type attribute with OL tag to specify the type of numbers you like. By default, it is a generic number. Let us look into the example. So if we want to start with a list, you have to type a tag called OL tag, and after OL tag, for making list of items, you have to use a tag called li tag. For each and every list item, you should use li tag before that. Okay, so here I am going to represent list of computer subject. Okay, so the first list item I am going to add is C programming. Okay, so after writing the list item, you should close li tag. Here li tag and ol tag are paid tags. Okay, so as all of us know that paid tag means a tag is having opening tag as well as a closing tag. Okay, so after that, for representing another item in your list, you should use another li tag. Okay, so in this I am writing cpp. Okay, so c plus plus is another list item I am including here. Okay, so then after you can close li tag. Okay, so after that I am using li tag for including another list item here. Okay, so that is what web technologies. Okay, the list item which I am going to represent was finishing now. Okay, so after finishing of writing your ordered list, close the ol tag. Here ol means ordered list. Okay, so now we can run this program. Okay, so the first list item what I was written is in first. Okay, so then second one is cpp and the third one is web technologies. As I said earlier, you can use type attribute with ol tag to specify the type of numbers you like. Okay, so we can represent numbers in romans as well as in alphabetical order. Okay, so you can use uppercase numerals or lowercase numerals or lowercase letters alphabets. Okay, or else you can use uppercase alphabet letters. Okay, so if you want to change the numbers in front of your list, just you can make sure of using an attribute called type. Okay, so the type attribute is having attributes like numerals or letters or numbers. Okay, so the syntax for writing this is ol space type is equal to, okay, so whatever the number you are going to use, that should be used here. Okay, so I want to represent all my list in alphabetical order. Okay, so now I am using uppercase A for representing that list. Okay, so let us look into the output now. Okay, so before we are giving type as the attribute for OL tag. Okay, so it was displayed by using numbers like 1 2 3. Okay, so whenever I am applying type as alphabet A, okay, so the list numbering was changed to alphabets. Okay, so in this way we can change the type of ordered list. We can also make sure of having starting points to the list. Okay, so means we can also add another attribute called start. Okay, so for starting our list. Okay, so like from alphabet D I want to represent the list. Okay, so now which letter was the fourth letter? Okay, so the fourth letter is D. Okay, so if I am mentioning, if I am use 4 here. Okay, so the list will be displayed from character 4. Okay, so like this, so the output will appear. Okay, so the start attribute and type attribute is very useful while writing the ordered lists. Okay, so by default, index for list item begins with first number or initial character. You can use start attribute with OL tag to specify the beginning of any index. Okay, so and the next type of list I am going to represent here is unordered list. Okay, so an unordered list is a collection of related items that have no special order or sequence. This list is created by using dual tag. Each item in the list is marked with a bullet. The bullet itself comes in three flavors. One is square, second one is disc, and the other one is circle. The default bullet displayed by most web browsers is the traditional full disk. Okay, so you can use type attribute with UL tag also to specify the type of bullet you like. By default, it is a disk. Okay, so let us look into the example now. Okay, so after OL tag I am going to include UL tag now. Okay, so UL means for defining the unordered list. Okay, so here I am writing UL tag. Okay, so after that you can make use of list items. Okay, so for representing list items you should use which tag? Li tag. Okay, so here Li tag is going to used for representing list of the unordered list items. Okay, so again here I am going to represent subject list. Okay, so now I am considering a list called Java. Okay, so after giving this Java, close the Li tag. Okay, so next use another list item. Okay, so again use Li tag for representing that list item. Okay, so now add another list item called C sharp. Okay, so then close Li tag. Okay, so for adding another item I am using here Li tag. Okay, so add another item, that is Python. Okay, so whatever the list we are representing here, that is an unordered list. Okay, so after writing the list items, you can close unordered list tag. Okay, so that is what UL tag. Okay, so execute this program once. Okay, so this is what the unordered list we were prepared by using UL tag. Okay, so this UL tag is also having the attribute called type. Okay, so as I said earlier, you can use type attribute with UL tag to specify the type of bullets you like. Okay, so traditionally it is having three types of bullets. One is square, next one is disc, and the other one is circle. Okay, so now by default we are having the full disc bullet here. Okay, so to change that full disc bullet, I'm using an attribute called type. Okay, so after ul you have to use an attribute called type. Okay, so type is equal to suppose I want to change my bullet to square. Okay, so now I'm going to use an attribute called square attribute for this type. Okay, so now look into the output once. Okay, so before I was used type attribute for ul, the list should be displayed in circles. Okay, so circle means a full disk representation is there before using attribute called square. Okay, so after using the attribute type which is having attribute value as square, okay, so the output will appear like this. Okay, so this is about OL tag and UL tag, and the third tag which we are having is the definition list tag. Okay, so here definition list groups terms and definitions into a single list and requires three elements to complete the list. Okay, so for starting definition list we have to use DL tag. For defining a term in the list you have to use DT tag, and defines a definition for the term you have to use DD. Okay, so here DD means definition list. Okay, so definition list, data definition list. Okay, so in definition list you can have as many terms as you need. Each term can have one or more definitions. Okay, so let us look into the example ones. Okay, so for starting definition list we have to use a tag called DL tag. Okay, so DL tag. Okay, so after using DL, okay, so you should write DT tag. Okay, so you should include data term tag. Okay, so DT tag. Okay, so this represents the definition term what we are using in our definition list. Okay, so here I'm using computer applications as my data term. Computer applications as my data term. Okay, so after writing your data term, just close the DT tag. Okay, so then after you can make use of DD tag. Okay, so here DD tells you it defines a definition. Okay, it defines a definition for the term. Okay, so here I'm going to use DD tag. Okay, so for defining the term. Okay, so here in this DD tag I'm going to use some of the computer applications like MCA and VCA. Okay, so MCA, this is one data definition. Okay, so which I am going to use for this data term. Okay, and the next data definition, in the next data definition I am going to use is BCA. Okay, so the first one is Master of Computer Applications, and the next one is Bachelor of Computer Applications. Okay, so that is what BCA. Okay, so then after, close the GD tag. Okay, so you can close DD tag. Okay, so after writing your definition list, just close the definition list tag. Okay, so slash DL. Okay, so in this way you can use a definition list tag. Okay, so now run this program. Okay, so the first one is your ordered list, second one is unordered list, and the third one is the definition list. Okay, so these are the types of lists which we are having in HTML. I think you may better understand with this video. Thank you for watching.